I posted this tweet and it got a lot of thousands of views because I just showed that we are in the most important technical sign that we are bottoming this week. So if you want, stay tuned and let's dive in.
Welcome to the game, I'm the wolf of Dubai.
Welcome to a brand new video. If you don't know who I am, I invest into stocks early and I try to have like 10, 20, 30, 40x results like I did for Tesla. And my subscribers, I eventually bought houses or apartments. So make sure to subscribe to both my channels. And I never advertise any other product than my own, which is xtendaytrading.com, which is actually the best product in the whole world because our vision was to allow day trading profits all done for you without you learning anything, losing money, or even following some strategies or being in front of the computer for hours, okay? So it's all done for you with our software. We want to average about like 8 to 50% per month. That means that if you start with $10,000, we would love you to be at $58,000 at the end of the first 12 months. And then also, we are raising our joining fees now. So make sure to check out to schedule a call with me before we do that. And we are looking forward to have you on board and trade for you all automatically. So with that said, let's dive in what is very, very important. Okay, the technicals are showing that we are in one of the most oversold conditions for crypto ever. This is the time to buy. You don't buy when everything is going higher, okay? This is amateur. You want to be a pro, okay? You want to live from that. You want to live from your investments. So you need to understand, okay, you buy when there is blood on the streets. You buy when everybody is feared, okay? And there's no better ways to show you all the indicators and the technicals, how you can see, first of all, how everything is oversold. Second of all, how you can see that there's a turnaround point. And third, what are now important levels. To have all of this, let's dive into the following video. Looking for crypto fear and greed index. This is one of the first pages by CoinMarketCap that pops out. And this is quite interesting because this shows you also interactively, what is the greed are doing, what is the fear is doing, what the Bitcoin price is doing. So you can see here very, very well that, for example, first of all, we are at 15. Okay. Yesterday we were at, we are extreme fears. Okay. Extreme fears. Last year around, we were actually at extreme greed. Okay, so that's quite interesting. And even then we went higher in Bitcoin price. And yesterday not yesterday, but you can see the year low was in March, which was also extreme fear. So you can see here that this is the point where we were in March, where Bitcoin also went to like $80,000. And then it went within a couple of weeks to actually 106. Here, the decline is very similar, as you can see here, even I would say even more steep, more faster. And you can see here, most probably what will happen in this kind of phases, we're just going to extreme greed levels again, just in time for end of year rally, okay? Now, that's number one. So let's dive into Ethereum. Ethereum is obviously positive. Yesterday, it went as low as, let me open it, the whole chart. You can see here, the lowest we got yesterday was 2,872, guys. Okay, this is what was quite interesting. Now it's important that we break this downtrend. Okay, so let's dive in. But as you can see, we almost gained like 5, 6, 7% from that low and going higher and higher. Let's see if I have already the pre-market price of Bitmine. No, but I think it's at least like 5-6% already. But if you're looking into Ethereum pricing, then you can see important would be now that we break through this downtrend. Okay, so let's zoom out a little bit, and you can see that this is the trend to break right now, and we have a very good chance to do that. Okay, so you can see here, since about like mid of November, we kind of tried. We couldn't. Now with the good news of Nvidia, and the market is oversold, and then crypto is extremely oversold, we could push through and then see quite fast $3,500, $4,000 in Ethereum, right? Everybody wants to buy back. Everybody thinks that it's cheap now, right? So that's essentially what I would say is important now. Okay, here is the overall trend. As you can see here, even more aggressively. Okay, so if we go through that, then we should really rally. Okay, so that will be quite interesting. Say similar that happened here. Okay, so you can see here something very similar happened here. You can show you that here was the downtrend, right? It broke, and then there was like just like this crazy rally to 5,000. Okay, so yeah, so that's actually what will happen. And here you can see here actually this is the RSI. Okay, the RSI is showing you that how much oversold or overbought a position is. So here you can see we were quite oversold with the RSI being 24, and then now with the recent drop, you can see here that we are also in the oversold positions. And if you go into Bitmine, then you can see actually that we are very oversold. Okay, but what happened yesterday was quite interesting, and this is where I'm coming from with my tweet, is even though we had this further 10% drop, we actually had like a momentum change. Okay, the RSI you can see here was the when we tested the 30 levels, then we tested even the 28 levels, okay, 29 levels, and even though we did this huge drop below the $30 mark, the RSI levels were higher. This is usually a sign of trend reversal, of momentum change. It's kind of bottoming. Okay, so that's quite interesting. So with that said, I think that we are primed to saw the bottom this week, same like Tom Lee says. So let's dive back to the vlog. So as you can see, everything is explained, and looking forward to have you on board in our group xandaytrading.com. Let me know in the comments what you are doing. Are you panic sold already, or are you holding for next 6, 7, 8, 10 years? And I'm looking forward to have you on board in our family. And remember, the grass is greener always on the other side. I see you tomorrow for a brand new video.